We welcome you to Los Angeles. The show brings you the game of the week. It's the New York Mets taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Biggest story in this one is just how dominant his pitching has been, Singy. He's been in complete control in recent starts.
So much confidence on the bump, Boog. Painting corners, changing speeds. He's been an absolute nightmare for would-be hitters.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, just about set to go. And our pitcher tonight, L.A.D-Glasnow. And Chris, he seems a lot more comfortable pitching here at home than on the road, right?
Indeed, Boog, and there can be several factors, whether it's just sleeping in your own bed, being around your family, going to your favorite restaurant before you come to the ballpark. I don't know what it is for him, but the numbers are clear that he's been dominant in this place. The only frustration is you see how good he is at home, and if you're a teammate or a coach, you're looking and saying, hey, if you can be almost as good as that on the road, you're going to have a great year, and we're going to win more ball games.
Jose Siri leading things off and takes a strike. There's a swing and a miss.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Glasnow ready and deals. Got him swinging.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. First pitch swinging. Glasnow, an all-star a season ago. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a two-seamer. Breaking ball misses down and away. 1-1, check swing, appeal down to third. No swing, he held up. Patrick Johnson with the call there. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. One out, base is empty. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. A massive home run. It's 1-0.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
So one out, nobody on. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
That misses the zone, and it's 1-0.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Sliced hard but foul. Lindor with an uncharacteristic stretch of poor play lately. That misses, and a count 2-1.
Even superstars have their slumps from time to time, Boog, and he's no exception. He's too good to struggle much longer, though. I'd expect him to turn it around soon.
1 out, base is empty, and a run in here in Game 3 of this 4-game series. The 3-1 in for a strike, full count. Good job to fight that one off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
One down, base is empty. And that's ball 4. Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
And now it's Juan Soto. 2 for 8 in the series so far. On the ground, could be 2. Fires to second for 1. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And today's starting pitcher, Montas. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, no doubt about it. He's going to have to put together some consistently good performances in order to bring that ERA down. Now, he's got good stuff. He's just got to be able to have confidence, trusted, and really go after hitters. Not nibble. Trust that his stuff can have late life and miss barrels of bats.
Hesung Kim leading things off and takes a strike. Montas with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately.
Even the best pitchers of all time have had stretches where nothing was working for him on the mound. Maybe he needs to have his turn in the rotation skipped or something. Get his mind right to get back on track.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. And it beats him for the first out after the drop third strike.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Miguel Rojas at the plate. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Rojas with some impressive production lately. That one out to right. Soto. He makes the grab, and there's 2 down. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Miguel Rojas.
Not doing anything crazy right now, but he's been solid over the last 10 games. And hey, with that batting average, if it was over the course of a full season, you're talking about Hall of Fame numbers. 333 over the last 10 games. 1 for 3 doesn't seem that impressive, but you know what? It's tough to do when you consider a longer stretch. They're going to enjoy this little run right now.
The 0-1. In the air, out towards left center. Nimmo brings it in, and the inning is over. Back here in LA, and now Pete Alonso. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Glasnow, a 6'8" righty, 31 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Swing and a ground ball, and foul ball.
With Glasnow pitching today, I think about how intimidating it must be to face this guy. He's not just a tall pitcher. He's a 6.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. He brought it back.
With a guy like this, with so much pop at the plate, you're going to play a little bit deeper and make sure you can time it up in case there's an opportunity to steal a home run. Well, he did just that. Perfect footwork at the fence and reaches up and makes the grab.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. Pitch is in the dirt, 1-0.
Boog, here's a guy at the plate. I'm expecting to have a good game. He always seems to play better in road games.
Out to short, Rojas. Handles, throws to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting seventh, third baseman, Mark Vientos.
And now it's Mark Vientos. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Line drive, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Batting eighth, the designated.
Here's Jesse Winker. Hitless last night, and they only scored 1 run. And first offering is fouled off. Vientos, the runner at first with 2 gone. A little bit high. 1-1. Slides, but he can't come up with it. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
Back-to-back base hits. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
And next for the Mets, Luis Torrens.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock.
Oh, this pitch rides in too far. That got him.
Now batting.
And now it's Jose Siri.
In the grand scheme of things, this at-bat might not feel important because it's early, but it could create a domino effect for things to come. Control what you can here and have a strong at-bat.
Out towards right center field. Conforto on his way over. Drops into the glove. And that's the 3rd out. Mets leave them loaded. They lead it 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Montas back to work. And it's fouled off. The 0-1. There's the strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
That misses the zone. Ball 1. Struck him out swinging. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
And he chases that one below the zone.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
And ball 1.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. The hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
That one just misses. Ball 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And it remains 2-2. That's a little bit low.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Right side. Finds finds his way through, base hit. He saw a lot of pitches in that at bat and found a way to win the battle. Here's Muncy to hit. And there's the strike. Montas a move to first. Smith dives back in safely. And he hits a ground ball right side. One at second. Over to Alonso for the inning-ending double play. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the Mets 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. And a swing and a miss.
No ball, one strike.
Foul ball there.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Really nice sequence for the quick strikeout right there. A couple of breaking balls to get ahead 0-2. Then pump the hard stuff by him for strike 3. And I like that he didn't mess around. Sometimes guys, they like to get too cute. They waste a pitch here or there and then find themselves back into a hitter's count. But right there, he had him right where he wanted him and pitched him aggressively to get the strikeout.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. Check swing, and he went. Strike one.
Well, here's a game Lindor will never forget. One night in July of 2023, he went 5 for 5 with a home run, 2 triples, and he scored 3 runs. That stat line is so rare, only one other player has done it. Guess who? Willie Mays in 1958.
Time called. Chance to collect himself down 0-2. And a curve misses outside.
One ball, 2 strike.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And right back to the mound. Gets it to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third.
Now batting, right fielder, Juan Soto.
Juan Soto now. He's 0 for 1. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Hauls it in to end the inning. Offense held in check there. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Mets 1 and the Dodgers nothing. And we're back as we go to the last of the third. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Michael Conforto. Conforto working through some struggles lately.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
Ripped to third. Fires across the diamond. One up, one down.
Batting 8th, first baseman, Kike Hernandez.
And Kike Hernandez at the plate.
He's struggled to make contact lately, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. Ground ball up the middle. Lindor. And that quickly 2 away.
Batting 9th, center fielder, James Outman.
And up next for Los Angeles, James Outman. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. And that's outside. And the count even 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Alonso.
And a slider misses down and away. Since debuting in 2019, no player in the majors has hit more homers than Pete Alonso. And another ball.
He hasn't wanted a challenge in both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
And that one missing low. Next offering is in for a strike.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
And that's in for a strike. 3-2 now.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That K is his 3rd of the game. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch and break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called 3rd strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
Jeff McNeil stands in. On the ground to 3rd. Muncy sends it to 1st. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Third baseman, Mark Vientos.
2 outs, base is empty. Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Hit hard on the ground to short. Over to 1st. And the Mets go 1-2-3. Mets go down quickly, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Bottom 4. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Ha-Seong Kim. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And a bunt towards 3rd. Can't pick it up with the bare hand. Well, Cindy, that was really nice looking. Able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. That angle was perfect. Barrel stayed above the hands. Could almost walk to 1st.
Now the number 2 hitter, Miguel Rojas. Ball one there.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. That's in for a strike. Throw to second, tag, and they got him.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
One down, base is empty. And he swings over the top there.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
The shortstop takes the ball.
2-2.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He'll circle the bases. Third home run of the season. It's 1-1. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Flying to left his first time. Pitch misses there, and that is ball one. Right through there for a strike. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Next offering is in for a strike. One out, base is empty, and a run in. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And there's a ball.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. Just missed.
1 ball, no strike.
Outside low, and it's 2-0.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
And there's a foul ball. Line drive, makes the play, and it's out number 3. Solo shot for the Dodgers this inning. All even now at 1-1. This is MLB The Show's Game of the Week. Coming up, we head to the 5th. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Glasnow back to work. On the ground at first, and foul ball. Winker, a former All-Star, 31 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2012. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Up the middle, Rojas. Slings to first, and a quick out, number one.
Impressive backhand stop, but he had a little trouble getting rid of it and had to take that extra step, which could have cost him. But good job to make sure he got a good handle on it, and he got off a good, strong throw to still get the out.
Luis Torrens up now for the Mets. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Hernandez settles underneath it and makes the grab. And a couple of quick outs.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Siri, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
2 outs. Late on that fastball.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
0-2 now. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Mets. Score remains deadlocked at 1. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith. Inside, just missed.
You know, these Dodgers just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
In there at the knees, and it's 2-1. Up the middle, and he can't come up with it. Gets off a throw, he beats the throw, and they can't get the out. Muncy digs in. And that drops in for a strike. Smith gets his lead at first. Nobody out.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And 1-2.
2 strike.
And that's down and away.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you were anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself in the scoring position.
Michael Conforto in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
First and second. No. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Daniel Nunez. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Big at bat right here with an opportunity to do damage. But on the flip side, ground ball, double play, strikeout, that could get the inning back under control on the mound.
And now 1-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the outer half is open.
2-2.
Squirts away a little bit. To third. Tag. Got him.
Well, you want to see guys aggressive out there on the base paths, but you also want to see them smart as well in making their decisions. And right there, couldn't really tell how far away that ball was. So if that's the case, you got to shut it down. He gets caught stealing there, takes himself out of scoring position.
Runner at second here, one gone. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Just missed.
That's a really good take.
Enrique Hernandez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Line to left. Fair ball. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He scores and they have the lead.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Here's Kike Hernandez. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. That one's in there, 0-1. Hernandez, versatile player, can play all over the infield and the outfield. One out and a runner at second. That clips the corner. Ripped to short. Zips it across, and he's out. Here's the center fielder, James Outman. Fly to left his first time. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
One strike. No, that's a ball.
And that one pulled foul. In the air, left field. And that is that. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Sixth inning coming up on MLB The Show.
Leading off for the Mets, left fielder Brandon Miller.
That one not close. And that's ball one.
Two balls, no strike.
Just missed.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Francisco Lindor in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Throw. Save. And the tying run is now in scoring position. That's off the inside corner, and a count 2-1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Man at second. Smash to the left side. On to Hernandez. Now one gone in the top of the sixth.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Here's Juan Soto. This guy with light tower power. Right side, hard hit. And he handles it himself for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. 0 for 2 in this one. And that one fouled off.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. The run scores from third, and it's an RBI single. We are tied at 2.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Go ahead run on base. Jeff McNeil will hit next. He's grounded out a couple of times. Lined, and that's a base hit. Alonso headed for third. The relay throw, and they almost caught him, but he's back in time.
Couple of singles back-to-back. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
And stepping in for New York, Mark Vientos. Check swing, called strike. Here's your 1. That one missed. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Evan Phillips looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Bonda getting loose as well. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. But the RBI single pushes across a run. 2-2 game. You're dialed into the show. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Hesung Kim. Danny Young on the pitch here.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
And he takes a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Hit on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul. Ripped on a line. Puts it away for the out. 1 away. Now here is Miguel Rojas. He's already homered in this game. Inside, just missed. And now it's even up.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Just off the outside part of the plate. Fly ball down the line. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Now that is designated hitter.
So now it's Freddie Freeman. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Smoked on the ground to second. Toss to Alonso. That's the inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Evan Phillips.
And he's been fantastic this year. Really stingy in terms of allowing base runners. He's just got great stuff that's tough to square up.
Winker in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. The 1-0. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Way inside, gets out of the way. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
He has had such a good day today. I don't think he's going to want to leave when it's over.
A couple of doubles today for the DH. So the goal. Ahead run is into scoring position. Luis Torrens digs in now.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Ground ball left side. Sends it across to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th. Jose Siri up now for the Mets.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Outman brings it in with a nice running grab.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Nimmo getting ready to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And that's a base hit. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's an RBI single, and they take the lead in the 7th.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
2 outs, runner on first. Here's Francisco Lindor. Hernandez over to first in time. That ends the frame. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 3-2 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
Leading off.
Ryan Stanek gets the ball now.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Just missed. Swing and a drive, deep right field. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
The batter now will be Will Smith. Fouled off. He was late. So the tying run at second.
1-1.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. With the go-ahead run at the plate, here the bottom of the 7th. On the ground, right side, down the line, and it's foul. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
Well, he's ready for that fastball right there. Really turned on it, hit it hard at the distance, but just too much hook to it. So you might want to make a little bit of an adjustment, let it travel a little more, and see if you can keep that thing fair.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
And they get the out on Smith.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
2 on, 1 out. Michael Conforto, the next to hit. And he takes one right on the black. And that's strike 1.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. In worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
And that one almost got him. Checks his swing. Now with appeal to third. No, he held up. 1 out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. This to third. Vientos. Over to McNeil. Over to Alonso for the inning-ending double play.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Anthony Banda.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Juan Soto up now for the Mets. 0 for 3 in this one.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
That one way inside.
Oh, the adrenaline's pumping right there. Pretty good fastball. Unfortunately, it got away from him. He's going to have to corral things a little bit.
Swing and a miss. And a count 1-1.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Oh, great stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out.
Man, a lot going on that play. Diving stop to his right in that hole, and then gets up and takes it himself. Man, it's a one-man show.
In steps the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Swings through that. Banda, 31 years old, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2012. And ball 1. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Alex Vesia up and loosening in the pen. Yates warming up as well. Hard hit left side. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. Now Jeff McNeil, 1 for 3. That's towards center. Outman ranging back. Squeezes it, and that'll do it. Back here in L.A., bottom of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Kike Hernandez. Stanek back to work.
Ball one.
Outside low. And that's ball one. Little chopper rolls foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. In the dirt. And that's ball two. And that's downstairs and outside. James Outman in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. On the ground, Vientos zips it to first. One up, one down.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this, positioned perfectly.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Mookie Betts looking to start something with one gone. Just missed. Holding on to a one-run lead here in the bottom half of the eighth inning. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
One down. And next for L.A. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. A.J. Minter gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Step off throw to first. Betts back in standing.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Just off the inside edge. Lifted in the air, right field. Soto really on his horse for it. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
That's a bittersweet moment right there. This game could easily be tied up right now, but they'll need to stay focused on the positives. And they have two runners in scoring position with a chance to take the lead late in this game. And that's good news for this offense. But, yeah, the defense feels like they caught a break, no doubt.
Swing and a foul out of play. The 0-1.
No, that's a ball.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up.
That got him.
That's it. Take your bait.
So a change being made at first base. Pinch running here, Andy Pajes. Clutch situation, and here comes one of the best hitters in these spots, Freddie Freeman. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat, as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. That clips a corner.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Fought off foul.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
Got him! Huge strikeout there.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, one out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up. And that's where good teams, they
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. A.J. Minter gives way, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. So they bring on their closer in the 8th, Edwin Diaz.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
And here is Teoscar Hernandez. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And fouled off. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Ball one there.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Here's a rocket out to left. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Here comes Taylor to score. They've cleared the bases, and they lead by 2.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
So runner at second, 2 down. Will Smith to the plate. And that one is inside ball 1. Back and forth we go. A seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. Oh, right to the backstop. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Have to be really sure you can make it safely to third when you're in scoring position and 2 outs. Got to get that run across. Very important. Does a nice job of reading it. Gets to third.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But 3 runs come across in the inning, all on this 3-run double. Last chance coming up here for the Mets. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Tanner Scott.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Mark Vientos now at the plate.
Mark Vientos. This change for the Dodgers. Now playing shortstop.
Swing and a foul straight back.
Tommy Edmonds.
Swing and a miss. And he chases that one. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door. Cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
Yeah, big swing and a miss. Out to center. Taylor snags it for the second out. So it's their last chance in this one. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Luis Torrens. Foul ball. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Scott is just 1 strike away. Got it. And that'll do it.
All these players were able to take the lead in the bottom of the 8th and just cruise to this win, getting those final 3 outs in the top of the 9th. Excellent job of securing your home field and keeping the fans in the ball game all the way to the end. Nice W all the way around.
A 5-3 final score in this one. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us for the Game of the Week.